So early blight is typically when your tomatoes start to yellow at the bottom, and then slowly throughout the season, it continues to work its way up through the stem, and then eventually kind of just affecting the leaves too.
The whole plant becomes yellow, the leaves die off, fall off, you've got stalk and you got tomatoes, but no leaves, and your plant's basically dead. This is from bad bacteria in the soil splashing up on the leaves and progressively working and infecting the whole plant. So there's a 3-part remedy for this, and all of us have probably got tomatoes planted in the ground, and if you haven't done these 3 steps, you can do them now. Number 1, trim the bottom 6 to 8 inches up the stalk of the leaves and the limbs to allow good air circulation beneath the plant and to reduce soil splash up. 90% of the problems the tomato plant's going to face is going to be with soil splashing up on the leaves in some way, shape, or fashion. And anything from the canopy that may be hanging over or getting close to the soil, trim that off. Getting your tomatoes up off the ground in a cage or trellis mechanism is going to reduce the early blight as well. So step 1, trim the bottom every 2 to 3 weeks. Step 2, mulch. Well, before step 2, add a handful of whole grain yellow cornmeal around the base of the plant. And that whole grain yellow cornmeal has a beneficial bacteria in it called trichoderma that will fight the bad bacteria, which is the early blight. Throw a handful around the base of the plant. You can water it in. It doesn't deactivate the cornmeal if it gets wet. And then the third step is mulch with some type of mulch to hold moisture in, suppress weeds, and reduce the amount of soil splash up on your tomatoes. There you go.
Yeah.
Early blight.
That's how you deal with early blight. You have to be proactive versus reactive, and then you will have great results. We've had people tell us, we sounded kind of crazy using this whole grain cornmeal, and they didn't think it would work, and then they tried it, and then they've never had early blight.
Right. We received this information as we scoured the internet. This was like 2014 from Bob Webster, who is a master gardener and Garden Talk radio host. At least he once was in the Central Texas area. I don't know if he still holds that position or not, but that's where we got it from, and he'd been using it for years.